A young shepherd complained that he could never hear the angels like the elders. Every time I try, he said, all I hear is noise, the wind, the sheep, my own thoughts. An older shepherd whispered, the angels are not louder in song, they are clearer in silence. That night, the young shepherd stepped away from the flock, closed his eyes, and breathed. Slowly, the noise softened. Beneath it, he heard a faint, beautiful hum, like a vibration of love holding everything together. The breath of heaven. He whispered, I can hear it now. And the elder replied, peace is not found when the world becomes quiet. Peace is found when you do. Peace is found when you become quiet. Second Sunday of Advent, peace. Christmas peace is the still small voice that is always speaking beneath the world's noise. How are you doing on your peace this season? Are you remembering to take the time to gently listen, to gently feel, to connect with that peace, to take your adult time outs and just simply be, no matter what is going on in your life, no matter what is going on in the world, to find that place where you can simply be. One of our affirmations from our Unity Advent booklet this year, I remember that I am the peace that I seek. We are the peace that we seek. You are the peace that you seek. If you're out of coherence, if you're out of sync, only you can find your way back in. Even though there is still activity going on around you, it's still up to us. We are the ones that are responsible for finding that Christmas peace. One of the things that has been coming to me as I was working on this talk, and when you get to work on a talk every week, you get to be really kind of introspective sometimes, like, oh, geez Louise, do I have to do this again? But we often hear people say the teacher teaches what it is they need to learn, knowing that the teacher is not only alone, and that we do work and live in a synchronized universe, carrying the vibrations, the resonance of not only our own energy, but of all those that are around us. Remember, I often tell you that one of my mentors, Reverend Sally Taylor, always said, don't walk out that door without being prayed up. How many times do we forget that? If I were sitting out there, I would raise my hand. We get so busy, don't we? We just get on, we go on, go. We go on, go. And then we get out in the world and everybody's not marching to the same drummer that we are. And we get out there and we expect everybody to, now I'm not saying all of you do this. I'm not saying that I do this, even though forget what I just said about the teacher teaching, but, right? But don't we have a tendency to get out into the world with our own personal agenda? And we forget that other people have their own agendas. If we go out prayed up, if we remember to take our patience with us, then we can be in the flow of life rather than dealing with any amount of resistance that may come up. I invite you to look at your life, and the first Sunday of January, can you believe I'm saying that? January 2026. Woohoo, here we come. We'll be doing our releasing ceremony. So in preparation for that, begin to think along those lines of what is it that may not be working for you in your current state of consciousness, in your current way of being? Are there things that you're not happy with? Do you find yourself at the end of the day kind of taking an inventory of all the things that other people did that got in your way? Hear what I said? Of all the things that other people did that got in your way. That's not being at peace. That is putting yourself in a place of victim. But instead, to be able to take that evening inventory going, how was I of service to the world today? How did I contribute to the world today? How did I contribute to the universe today? Where was I in peace? Where was I sharing peace? I tend to think that we get out into the world and we think that we have some kind of privilege for everybody to get out of our way, for things to go the way we think they ought to go. Am I only talking to myself, or is anybody else resonating with this? Okay, just checking. Just checking. Feels like I've got some static going on here. So just take a breath with me. What is wanting to be birthed within you? What is emerging? If you're having these awarenesses, if you're having these kind of conversations going on in the quiet of your mind, something is calling to you. Something is wanting attention. Something wants to grow and transform, to be changed. Where can you be more peaceful in the world? Where can you go more deeply into your heart? I remember that I am the peace that I seek. Perfect peace dwells within me and all beings. Aware of my peaceful nature, I choose thoughts, words, and actions that honor my spiritual self. And if I am honoring my spiritual self truly, consciously, that divine Christ consciousness within me, that is what the Christmas season is about, the birthing of the Christ consciousness. Yes, we celebrate the birth at this time of year, although astrologically this is not apparently, supposedly, if you talk to astrologers, the planets are not in the alignment that it would have been when the historical man Jesus was actually born. But in an attempt to bring the teachings that were evolving out of Rome and match them up with pagan celebrations, we get December and the winter solstice, which is actually a very beautiful way to do it. What is important to remember is that it's not only this time of the year, but every day and every moment that we can remember that the Christ consciousness that the man Jesus represented, that I am divinity, that oneness with creation, is powerful. And we can awaken to that at every single moment. To me, that is what being reborn is about. We are reborn every time that we remember that we are divine beings. Aware of my peaceful nature, I choose thoughts, words, and actions that honor my spiritual self. Myrtle Fillmore. God in the midst of you is a tower of strength and stability. You are filled with the vim, vigor, vitality, and tireless energy of Christ in you. And you are renewed every moment of the day. God in the midst of you is that tower of strength, stability, peace, compassion, kindness. The Unity world lost a dear teacher just a few days ago, Reverend Dr. Paul Hasselbeck. He was a teacher at Unity Village for many, many years and just revered by so many. And one of my colleagues, I met Paul years ago, but one of my colleagues that studied with him, I didn't study with him, I was finished with my line of study before he came on staff, on faculty. But one of our colleagues, in remembering Paul, said that he had told him, "You will never regret being kind. You will never regret being kind. You will never regret finding that peaceful place within your being, pulling that up from deep within your soul." What is it within that realm of peacefulness that you might want to course correct anywhere in your life? Thich Nhat Hanh. Go back and take care of yourself. Your body needs you. Your feelings need you. Your perceptions need you. Your suffering needs you to acknowledge it. Go home and be there for all these things. Just like Sally said, don't go out without being prayed up. First, take care of yourself. First, be with you. First, know you, honor you, cherish you. Fill up that Christ I am tank and go out into the world and be a force of nature in kindness and in love. So here is the peace song. I have changed a few of the words here for our peace prayer. Now there is peace on earth, and it has begun with me. Now there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family, all are we. Now we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Changing those words of let there be peace to now, right now, in this moment, there is peace on earth. Now peace begins with me, and this is the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Now there is peace on earth, and it has begun with me. I'm going to go back. Let us affirm this together. Now there is peace on earth, and it has begun with me. Now there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Now we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Now peace begins with me, and this is the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow. Let's change that to, with every breath I take, this is my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Now there is peace on earth, and it has begun with me. I am the peace I seek. Like the young shepherd, allow yourself to become still and take the breath. And even with all of the noise out in the fields, he was able to turn that into music and hear the peace and the silence within all that is going on. And so it is. And so let it be. And now, as we take our love offerings in our hands and our hearts, we affirm together. As I experience the awakening of divine consciousness, I offer this gift in celebration and thanksgiving. Sing along.